Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Bekar, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And a sincere salutation to all the arguing, pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hope of the elect. Coming at you with another lesson. Lord's willing to be edifying. It's titled, I will put you in the remembrance. Okay? I will put you in the remembrance of the old ways, the old paths. I will therefore put you in remembrance of this truth, the old ways, how we supposed to walk in these last days. Because we are in the last days. So this is just a short, quick lesson about how we supposed to be, what we supposed to be doing, which is learning the truth, understanding the truth, and teaching the truth. Being like our forefathers, okay, in this truth. Watching for the times, okay? Because Yahushua is about to return. And you don't want to be asleep. Okay, you don't want to be somewhere not aware of what's going on. You want to be sober, keeping watch at all times. So this is Jude chapter 1 and verse 5, and it reads, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this. Okay, it say, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this. So that's reincarnation, man. Okay, it say, though you once knew this. So we knew this once before. But what happened to us? Okay, we lost our heritage. Okay, read this again. This is Jude chapter 1, verse 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, Yahweh, having saved the people of the land of Egypt, afterward destroying them that believeth not. Okay, that believeth not. So, we supposed to be in the remembrance of the old ways, man. Okay? Now, he said, though you once knew this, letting you know that we knew this truth once before. Okay? Many times, man. We come back every third and fourth generation. Now, we lost, when they say, though you once knew this, we lost it. Obviously, we lost it. And all the count of our losing it is in the scriptures. Now, this is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies, okay, our enemies, in the land which thou knewest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Okay, when they say burn forever, meaning a long period of time. Now, read again, Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. Now that's that, I'm going to put you in remembrance, though you once knew this. Okay? And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knewest not. Okay? We didn't know nothing about North America, man. Okay? About this side of the world. We did not know nothing about this side of the world. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Okay? So, we are now, the Lord has put the Spirit on his men. Okay, start with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all the way back to the high priest Abba Bivin, okay, through the other apostles that taught our apostles now, man. Okay? So we have been put back in that state of remembering, man. Okay? The truth, our heritage, that we are the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, that we are a holy royal priesthood. Okay, that we are the chosen of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai and none else. That we come from Jerusalem, man, from Israel. Okay? Well, we was the highest of the high, man. The holy, chosen seed. Okay? Out of all the other seeds of Adam, man, we were the chosen. So we are being put back in remembrance of who we was, man. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance. Okay? By the way of remembrance, man. Giving us that remembrance of who we was, man. Okay? We know that we the Hebrew Israelites, man. The 12 tribes of Israel. So, now, this is a major thing in the land, man. Okay? Over the four corners of the earth, man. This truth is going out. Waking up the elect men, who they are. And who they was in the past. Now, this is, I'm going to go to 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Because how do we know who we are? Because we study, man. We study and we study and we study to show ourselves approved to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. We must study daily, man. Okay? Go into these words, man, into the Hebrew and the Greek of these words, and find out the truth of these words, man, the real meaning. Because Esau, Edom, has whitewashed and destroyed everything, man. And they got the words hidden through the English, man. But all these words go all the way back originally from the Hebrew and then translated to the Greek, okay? Now this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. And it reads, study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the words of truth. Rightly dividing the word of truth. So, the point is, we must study to show ourselves approved. And you must go into these words, man. That's why we have the Blue Letter Bible, the Blue Letter Bible app. So you can go into any word that you don't understand, or any word that you do understand. You just want to break it down anyway, so you can give more edification to the people, man. To let them know that we must go into the original word meanings, which is the Greek and sometimes the Hebrew, which is the Hebrew and sometimes the Greek. Okay? You must go into these words, man, to get more understanding of what the word really means. So, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed. We don't have no reason to be ashamed, man, because this is our gospel. The 12 tribes of Israel. This is for the nation of Israel, man. Okay? No other nation, man. So we don't have no reason to be ashamed about serving Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Rightly dividing the word of truth. And how do you divide the word of truth, man? You have to go into these words, man, and break them down in the Hebrew and the Greek. You have to study this Bible day in and day out, okay? You have to be diligent to study this Bible, man. Now this is 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. So we gotta study to show ourselves approved, man. Okay? And give your diligence a calling to make your election sure. Because many people come into the truth and they fall away, man. Because they don't have no patience. Okay? They're saying they patient wear thin, man. You gotta endure this work, man, to the end, man, if you want to get salvation. Because no one knows, man, who's the elect and if they're going to get salvation. But you must continue to work in all faith, man, and believe that you will get salvation. You must study to show thyself approved, man, and give diligence, okay? And make your call of election sure, man, by studying it daily, okay? Doing the work, going out to the highways and byways, okay? Pushing this truth. That is the way of remembrance, man. How you will understand who you are and where you came from and what's your future, man, and what you're supposed to be doing, which is the work for Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is, I'm going to read Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, and it reads, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done. Okay, because it's still prophecies that have to play out. It's still prophecies that have to be fulfilled. So everything is not yet done. Saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures. Okay, because this is the will of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. So all his pleasures shall be done, man. Okay, raising up his elect men, which is 1/3 of Israel, for them to blow the trumpet, man. Okay, to give warning, to stand as watchmen and preach this gospel to all the nations, man. Okay, because everybody, the heathen nations must hear their judgment, and the 1/3 must hear their calling, and the 2/3 must hear their judgment as well of Israel. Okay, so the 2/3 of Israel and all the heathen nations must hear their judgment, and the 1/3 must hear their calling to come back to the truth, man. Okay, by the way of remembering what they was put here for in the first place. Now this is Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. And it wasn't in my lesson, but I'm going to read it anyway because it's important. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation. Okay, he said he sanctified Jeremiah, man. Set him apart, man. Okay, he had some work for Jeremiah to do. He said, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations, meaning to go out and say before I come, go out and tell them what's about to happen, man, the calamity. Okay, the salvation. Okay, all the destruction that is about to happen. All the different lamentations, man. Okay. So we know, going back to Isaiah 46 and 10, it say, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient time, that these things are not yet done. Now, we know during 70 AD, Jerusalem was taken down, man, by these Edomites. Okay, so everything had to play out, man, through prophecy. Okay, through Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai prophecy, everything had to play out. So he said, declaring these things. Now this is Luke chapter 21. I'm going to start at verse 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Okay? And we know that during 65 to 70 AD, man, that Jerusalem was taken down. Okay? And we had to flee into the mountains. Okay? And flee into different parts of Africa. the Israelites. Okay, so that's what happened. That's how we get in Africa in the first place. Now it reads, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein too. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. Now, Jerusalem was taken down because our people was being wicked, man. Okay? Not following the law, statute, judgment, and commandments of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So, Jerusalem was destroyed, man. Okay? And he told them, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. Okay, and a lot of people got killed, man. A lot of Israelites got destroyed. They didn't get a chance to escape. Okay, a lot of those women with babies. That's why he say, woe to them that are with child and give suck in those days. Okay, because a lot of them had infant babies, man, and they got destroyed. And someone had to eat their own children, man, because they surrounded Jerusalem, man. Okay, so it was a terrible time, man. Okay, it was a time when a lot of them died of grievous deaths, as is going to happen in this time that we live in right now. So it say, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and they shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Okay, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, man. Now, we knew the Gentiles is one took us down, man. All these the Edomites, man. Okay, these heathen nations, man. Chiefly Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, the so-called white people, man. Okay, these elites, these Rothschilds and Rockefellers, man. Okay, starting with the Rothschilds, who controls everything on the planet. Now, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. So, the time of Gentiles being fulfilled, man, these things are all happening, man. It's been happening, man. Okay, it's been happening since these demons came into power during the late 1300s, man, all the way up to right now. Okay, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now I say, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. And what's the falling away? When we was taken down during 70 AD, man. Okay, from 65 to 70 AD, when we was taken down, man. That's that falling away. People had to flee into Africa. Okay, some got destroyed by the sword, as I tell you in Luke 21. Some got destroyed by the sword. Okay, it tell you in the book of from Babylon to Timbuktu, man, that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa. Okay, fleeing from Roman persecution, man. So, for that day should not come except there come a falling away first. That was that falling away, man. That our land shall our land shall be destroyed and shall be trodden down and shall be ran by the Gentiles, man. Okay. Now this wasn't in my lesson either, but I'm going to bring this out too as well. This is Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. Now when I say a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, man, that's over there in our land, man. Okay? You got these Gentiles, these heathens, man. The Amalekites, these so-called Jews, these Khazars, man. The Khazarian Empire, man. Okay? They took over our land, man. Okay? So, You got these demons in our land, man. Now going back to Second Thessalonians, because we that falling away was talking about us losing our heritage, not knowing who we are, because this is the only captivity that our people doesn't know who we are. All the other times when we was in captivity, in Babylonian captivity, Assyrian captivity, okay, in the Greek captivity, we knew who we was, man. We knew who we were. This is the only captivity, man, where we were stripped of our heritage. That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah say, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this. Okay? And like 2 Peter chapter 3 say, man, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance. Okay? Because we knew this, man. And Yahweh Shah said this was going to happen, man. Okay? Read this again, man. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. Meaning Jerusalem was going to get destroyed by the Gentiles. Okay? Esau, Edom chiefly. We was going to have to go into captivity. We was going to forget our heritage and our inheritance. Okay? We was going to forget our Hebrew language and be taught some other foreign languages. Okay? All these had to happen, man. That's what the Lord say, it shall not come except there come a falling away first, man. That day shall not come, man. Meaning the day of him returning. Coming back to give his 1/3 his elect salvation, man. Because all these prophecies had to play out first before he returned. And it's still prophecies got to play out, like the RFID microchip. Okay? The uproars of the people, which is the race riots, the martial law, okay, the famine, the pestilence. All these things have to happen, man. And we got the signs already, the blood moons, okay, the total solar eclipse, okay, the recent blood moon that just happened a few days ago. Okay, these things are happening, man. Earthquakes everywhere. We got floods going on everywhere. These are signs of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah on return, man, to this earth, man. So we got to be in remembrance of what's really going on, what happened then, and what's happening now, man. These are the signs of the last days, man. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 1. And it reads, and it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessings and the curse, okay, because we had the blessings at first, then we start following the ways of the Lord, okay, start going against his words, the commandment, law, statute, and judgment, and he had these things that happened to us. So I'm going to read this again, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 1, and it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessings and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether the Lord Yahweh thy power have driven thee, and shall return unto the Lord thy power, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that then the Lord thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return thee and gather thee from all the nations, whether the Lord Yahweh thy power had scattered thee. If any of thine be driven out unto the outmost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord Yahweh thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and will do thee good, and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will circumcise thy heart, that's talking about the covenants, That's in um, um, Hebrews chapter 8, and it's in Jeremiah chapter 31 and 31. And the Lord thy power will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed, to love thy Lord thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. Okay? And what's the time of the Gentiles being fulfilled? Verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay? Which prosecute, that hate thee and persecuted thee, man. So that's the ultimate time of the Gentile being fulfilled. We see that right now with the opioid crisis, with the suicide rate, and the ODing rate of the so-called white man. Okay, Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. These curses are being put on them right now, man. Okay, and when he say that they should not come except that come a falling away first, and that man of sin being revealed, the son of perdition. Now we know who is that son of perdition, that man of sin, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, man. They tell you in Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Okay, and who does the Lord call the wicked, man? Esau, Edom. He tell you in Malachi chapter 1, verse 3 and 4, man. Okay, Esau is the border of wickedness, man. Okay, the Edomite, the so-called white race, is the border of wickedness, man. Okay, so we know who they are, man, because the prophets didn't know who that was back then, but we know who they are right now. That's why the time of the Gentiles is being fulfilled, man. Okay, we know who they was, man. We know who they are. I mean, Salak. We know who they are right now. So everything is coming to pass according to the scriptures, man. Okay, Romans 15 and 4 say, these scriptures were written a time ago for our learning, man. That we through comfort of these scriptures might have hope. And we got a lot of hope and faith, man, because we know the truth. So this is, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, man. Because this truth is flourishing throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And the elect is waking up and being sealed. I'm talking about on a fast rate, man. Okay? Hey, so with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah, Quarash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And a sincere salutation to all the Archon pushing this truth in faith and all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. Shalom.